Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. All the niggas round me, die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside.
Girls are back, so we're back for real this time. We say it all the time, but we need it this time. We invested in the girls being back, so we're back.
Too many investments.
Alright, so first things first, what we drinking? Well, this was your drink, so you can tell us about your drink.
It's, let me taste it first.
Right.
It kind of just tastes like a
Prosecco. It's like a 6-hour drink.
So, first of all, you're not supposed to eat the garnish.
Oh.
It's Prosecco with strawberry sauce and pomegranate on the bottom.
And the dry pineapple garnish, and this was my favorite part.
I mean, I'm drinking. I gotta take these shoes off.
I feel like if we were able to mix it up, it would be perfect. Well, I'm just gonna get that in here. Yeah, I got to take shoes. Y'all know how I feel about shoes. I don't like shoes. So, where we been? Girl. Well, clearly, I had my baby. I had my baby.
What you had? Since you wasn't telling nobody.
I had a boy. I had my boy mom. In my shirt, see, it say my sons, my sons, my sons. Cause
By our new sweatshirt line.
Right, coming soon. And y'all be real. Y'all like to go my me. Y'all means be laying y'all down. My boys, they never gonna let me down. But that's where I've been having my baby and recovering and just trying to get back to me. After having him.
Since the last time we recorded, we've been so stressed. And we stressed ourselves to a point where we like, all right, we gotta do this, and
we gotta make it happen.
We gotta do what we say we always gonna do. Right. We always say we gonna do, and never have time. We gotta make time for it if that's where we want to be.
Right. So this is us making time for it. Like I said, we invested in ourselves, and we sticking to it this time. We got a little professional.
I cut my hours at work and everything, so
I didn't go back to work yet, but that's what we're doing. We're like, I'm investing in me. I can't put my all into me and what I want to do and grow me as, whatever brand I want to build, or I can't grow Where's the Wine when I'm growing someone else's pocket. I'm investing in someone else's.
And we got so many good opportunities and
ideas,
and we got to put them in
out there. Yeah, we got to stop saying, I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna do it. So
because we're good at it.
Literally. I do what I want to do is something that I do for people for free,
regardless,
all the time.
Exactly.
So
you're gonna pay for this.
I'm gonna get paid for my skills. I can't wait till we have our cards, because that's what we've been said. The cards, top tier. We are.
So we are at the Philly Content Studio.
It's so cute. It's so cute. It's literally like perfect.
I want to gatekeep, but I'm not that person. But like,
I am, because I don't need to go try to book my time.
This is our spot,
right? But no, Philly Content Studio. I'm trying to get comfortable in the chair. I'm like, you can tell I'm like a little bit nervous because I'm like fidgety. So
what we getting into today?
How we're going to stay consistent. Like, we always said, like, okay, we're gonna cut our hours. We're like focusing on ourselves in that way. But like, how are we going to stay consistent and like keep ourselves in the mindset of like, I have to do this?
I think for me, like before we wanted it, but I didn't want it as much as I do now, because what I'm doing now is just like routine. Like it's like I'm getting up, I'm going to work. I don't enjoy it, but I gotta be here because I gotta pay these bills. So
that's it. And like
now it's like I gotta do something because
you're right. So like doing this makes me happy. Doing this makes me feel like me. It's like getting a part of me back after having a baby. And it's not even just having a baby, but getting back to me. Like you said, it's a routine to get up, you go to work, and you're not even appreciated at work when you go.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm away from my kids for 8 or 12 hours. I'm busting my ass. I barely get a 30-minute lunch break, and then you don't appreciate.
I'm taking my lunch break. One thing I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna eat. I'm every time.
don't care if I'm not eating. I'm gonna take my lunch break.
I'm gonna eat every time, because one thing about it is sis gonna eat, and you gonna be mad, because I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna eat my full meal. I almost choked it up pomegranates to eat.
But it makes me think about how the generations are evolving, because back in the day, our parents didn't really, I mean, they had choices, but they didn't know they had choices. So they got up and went to work just because they had to.
It's like I gotta feed
And
my
right now,
kids.
I can change that. Like, I don't have to be doing this.
I don't have to be doing that to feed my kids.
Right.
It's not, I'm not stuck in that box.
I have options.
I have to work a 9 to 5 to feed my kids. No, I'm not, and I'm so glad that I have a supportive family who don't want me to be stuck in that you gotta have a 9 to 5 to feed your kids. Because there's so many parents who like, no, you gotta do this.
Right. That's not
to feed your
realistic.
kids.
You ain't gonna make no money doing that.
You love Brittany. Shout out to Brittany.
But yeah,
I'm so glad that my family is supportive of me not keeping myself in that box. Like, I'm a nurse. There's so much that I can do with being a nurse, but that's just not what I want to do. Right? And it's not that I don't want to be. I'm not even gonna say it's not that I don't want to be a nurse. It's just I don't want to limit myself to just
go to that hospital.
Going to the hospital, taking care of people who don't appreciate when you take care of their kids, because girl, you could have did this at home.
Right.
If you're not gonna appreciate what I'm doing here, then you gotta beg for a day off when your kids is sick. One thing about it, I put the C and call out
every time,
especially about my kids. Well, I ain't been back to work with my baby yet, but with my older son, oh, he's sick. Okay, well, I'll see you when he's not sick. What you want me to do about it? But I'm just
both our support systems are real big, because every time, everybody know I'm a crafter, so that's coming soon too. But anytime I make something, my mom's like, oh, that's what we doing? How much we selling these for? I'm about to tell people, like, my mom, I'm like, my mom want to do this, okay? Like, when she gave me that money, because I didn't have it at the time to book the class, and she like, all right, well, that's what you don't want to do. Here,
and it's like you. First of all, speaking of crafting, she made this shirt.
Yeah, so our sweatshirt line comes from stores, but you know, I do a lot of crafting.
We do it all. Well, you'll see.
It's coming.
But I'm just so glad that we got this, and I'm really proud of us, because we've been saying this since we started Where's the Why? In 2021. Yeah, 2021. It's 2023. It's been almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years since we've been saying it. But you get comfortable in, I have this job, I have this financial security in this job, but I'm not happy. I'm comfortable because I can make the money, I can do the job with my eyes closed. I know I can do it, but I'm not happy. So I'm done. And I'm gonna be more present for my kids. I have 2 kids now, and like even with my older son, I had more time for him, but now I don't have as much time for him because I have to split my time. So I want to be more present for both of my kids. Like, well, he's about to start big boy school. We're not going to be stuck at work and he got a school
and I
trip.
think that's when it hit me when I had to go back to work. You know, I was crying when I had to go back to work. I did not want to go back to work.
I'm going to cry every day, and they're going to put me out of work because my son, I miss him. And I'm going to take my pump breaks. Legally, I'm going to take my pump breaks after 3 hours.
I know they hate me. I take mine faithfully. Oh, I gotta go pump. It's stuff going on.
I gotta feed my baby.
But yeah, going back to work kinda is where it all started, and I was like, my big son about to go to a big school. Who's gonna pick him up and drop him off? I wanna be there. I can figure it out. Somebody I know somebody.
I wanna be there. I wanna sit down, even though our kids are very smart because they're prepared for big school, but I'm gonna be there. Sit down, let's sit at the table, let's figure out this homework. You got a school trip coming up? Okay, they need a chaperone, I'm going.
Right.
There is no.
I don't want to trust my kids with nobody else.
Absolutely not. It's too many people that I seen leaving kids places. Y'all be pinching people's kids behind their
leaving them on buses.
Leaving them on buses and stuff. First of all, my son talk way too much. If you left my son somewhere, you did it on purpose.
Yep.
You know, so every school trip, we going. So that's our motivation behind this. It's just getting back to ourselves, being there, being present in moments that matter. I don't care about being present for the work party. I don't care about that. I don't care about being here 5 days a week, 40 hours. That doesn't determine if my kids eat or not. Realistically, they don't determine if my bills will get paid. Because one thing I'm gonna get it regardless. It's gonna get done regardless.
And speaking of Brittany. I had a conversation with Brittany, and she like,
we're not the only people feeling this way.
these jobs don't care about you. And she went through too. She like, these jobs don't care about you.
I had a conversation.
She like, when did money ever not come up? When did you ever not give
There's
your business?
never
Like,
a time where
it's
stuff. And I've been real heavy into my not heavy like I'm drowning in it, but I've been getting like building my relationship with God because that was really important to me this year. And I've literally seen so much stuff happen just with a prayer. People don't believe in it, and that's your problem. You don't have to believe, and that's fine. I'm not forcing my beliefs on anyone. What I said was I want to build my relationship with God, and I've definitely seen stuff happen since I've been like praying more and like building that relationship. I've seen stuff happen. Remember that thing about my mortgage? Listen, the devil was trying to get me, honey. Who? Because you got this house. Take it back. But yeah, so we know why we want to do it, how we're going to do it, how we're going to keep ourselves in that mindset. But honestly, I don't see an issue. I don't really see us geared away from.
I think we figured it out.
We got it figured out.
We got it all figured out. Last time we used to just be like, kind of winging it. Like, oh, we could do it this day, but we said that yesterday and trying to do it tomorrow. It's not really right.
We didn't have a set schedule. We didn't have a plan. We were just trying to go in and do it, and it just wasn't working that way. Like, we was like, okay, it's Sunday. Are we gonna record tomorrow? No plan, no idea, no stuff. Just
and we like, yeah. And then tomorrow come and we like, I didn't prepare.
Right. So
our house isn't in order.
Right. So we're prepared now. I'm proud of us because we really stuck. We really stick into it. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I want to like. How else I'm gonna keep myself grounded in that, because it gets hard. Because my baby's tiny, like. So literally, he's not here right now, but that's not always a guarantee. So
and that was just the luck of.
That was just the luck of my aunt being in my mom's house. But I have to not put more effort in, because we both have the same amount of kids. But your daughter is going to school.
I mean, right now he's gonna be going.
Right, he'll be going to school soon. But for right now, I have to make sure that I have him situated the night before, like his bag packed, everything. Like I had milk, so that way, I don't have to keep stopping in the video to breastfeed it. So that's just kind of my thought process. Like I have to make sure that I have that situated first, so that way when they do come, I wake up in the morning, I do my makeup, I get ready. There's no excuse for me. Like I didn't even pump for him, or I didn't. Like I'm trying to do everything so that way there's no excuse.
We got basically a schedule in advance, and I think, like you said, how do we keep ourselves grounded? There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on.
Yeah.
That adds into this. So like, I got a schedule for Sunday where I'm planning for the week, even though I'm off Monday. I make sure I do everything on Sunday, because Monday is Monday.
I want to have to rush around and do everything.
And it's kind of like my day. So whatever I need to get done for me, not necessarily what I need to get done for my house. So that's important. We do the housework. So I do everything I need to do: cook, clean, wash clothes, all that on Sunday night.
I still do that, even though I'm not in work right now. I still, because I want to keep that mindset, because eventually I don't want to, but eventually I have to go back. So I want to keep being in that routine, like everything gets done on Sunday, so that way Monday, when it comes time to do what we gotta do on Monday, we can do it. Ooh, yeah. But it's gonna work this time. There's no option, right, outside of it working. It has to work this time.
At this point, this is it.
This is it. We had a conversation earlier about our deadlines for ourselves, and that's it.
That's important too.
Setting realistic,
being realistic.
Deadlines.
We always like, oh yeah, we can do it. We can just do it then, or we can just do this.
That does not work for us.
It don't always work.
We don't have the family dynamic where it works. Like, we got all these kids. Like, you can't just wing it anymore.
Right.
We couldn't wing it with the two older ones. We definitely can't just wing it now. I mean, we getting better. We learning. And I think that we're learning and growing through this process. Of like seeing what works. And it's like trial and error, literally.
Yeah.
Like okay, we tried that didn't work. Like, okay, we tried to record here, it didn't really work for us. We tried to do this,
and I think a lot of it didn't work because we didn't like the look.
Right, we didn't really. We also, it was bland. It was just kind of like my couch in my house.
Yeah.
Or like we was at the studio, but it was like
nothing.
Just the couch. Again, just the couch. So now we have, like I said, we invested in ourselves. We invested in taking this to where we want it to be, to where we know it can go.
Right.
Because this podcast and YouTube world has so much potential. Just because it's so realistic. Usually I'm too loud now. I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. But it has potential to be bigger than either one of us. It has the potential to be bigger than our living rooms. It has the potential to be bigger than what we have now.
Right.
So we have to work, and we have to work into that potential. So we're taking the necessary steps. The necessary steps. I mean, we just gotta keep at it. We can't keep saying it.
Where's the wine 2.0? Y'all, let me tell y'all how we went to Trader Joe's one time and then we addicted.
And then we done got our moms addicted.
First of all, we went to Trader Joe's one time and we've been there about 6 times in less than a month.
Less than a month.
Y'all,
You listening? Go to Trader Joe's. Go to Trader Joe's because first of all, everybody has that idea that Trader Joe's is so high. Trader Joe's is cheaper than Acme.
for sure.
I want to try.
It's certain. Okay, we haven't tried a lot of the stuff, so a lot of the stuff I still would get at Acme, like my meats and stuff.
I'm not doing it at Trader Joe's.
No,
I'm still
I'm
not
not
here.
here. I'm not here yet.
I'm not all the way there yet. But like snacks and drinks and like quick meals.
Quick meals.
You don't have to. But first of all, you don't have to buy the overly processed chicken fingers.
Right.
And it don't even taste that good anymore. Like literally, the stuff that I buy for my son, like the quick stuff, like chicken nuggets, it don't even be good. It just be quick,
Something to eat.
Like I bought him a big bag of chicken nuggets, and he like, "Mom, these are spicy. They're dinosaur nuggets." And I ate one. I'm like, "Yo, why are these nuggets spicy?
Did you get the spicy ones?
They're dinosaur nuggets. None of them should be spicy. They are for children." I'm like, okay, these really got a little zing to them. Like, okay.
Was it just that one, or was
it was in the bag. Like, so he ate some, and then he was like, "Mom, these a little bit spicy." So I'm thinking maybe it's the barbecue sauce, or like the ketchup or something. So I mean, so that was that day he ate them. He went about his business. So then my mom came to my house because my mom has been a big help, since I had my baby. So she like, I'm about to make him some nuggets. She like, matter of fact, I'm gonna make me some too. So she ate them. She like, these got a little spice to them. Like, so I'm like, okay, it can't just be him saying that because he want to give a go play. Like, they must really be spicy. So I tasted one day, just forget that everybody said that. So I'm like, why these nuggets got a little kick to them? They're dino nuggets. They're dino nuggies. Why are they spicy? So I don't know where I got them from or what brand I get them from. I didn't get them from. I usually get a big bag of nuggets from. So we just don't have those nuggets anymore. Why are they spicy? But Trader Joe's is like cheap. Me and my mom went 2 households. I got a whole house, she got a whole house. $230 we spent at Trader Joe's for both of our entire houses. I just went to Acme yesterday to get a rotisserie chicken, stuff for my coffee, the stuff for the drink, and I spent $75. Mm-hmm. On what? What did I buy? What did I buy? What did I buy?
Crap.
Nothing. I bought 2 coffee creamers, 2 coffees, the rotisserie chicken, the wine, and 2 juices, an orange juice and a pineapple juice. That's it. That's like 7 things.
Shit with the Trader Joe's. We Trader Joe's girls.
Right. I am not with Metro anymore. I am with AT&T. TikTok is like, if you don't understand TikTok references, just don't even try to talk to me. Because you're not gonna get it. What else?
I don't know if I'm drunk or if it's hot.
It's hot, but drunk from what?
Prosecco.
She's but I be drunk from no damn Prosecco.
Listen, y'all, I don't drink like I used to. So when I do drink, I've been drunk.
Because I don't know how. This ain't that good. Maybe that's why I'm not in this.
That's probably why I'm not. Because I don't taste it no more.
The pomegranate seeds is definitely trying.
They killing me.
They trying to get caught in the bracelet and stuff. No.
So, did you have any any New Year's resolutions?
I don't do that, and I know that I'm gonna say why I don't do that because I don't stick to it. I don't stick to it. I'm gonna go to the gym. I go to the gym twice, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done here.
So I didn't have any resolutions, but that's what I was about to say. So I thought about it before the year ended, and I'm like, all right, the new year coming, I'm gonna do this, and that. The new year comes, I'm like, how am I supposed to do all of this at one time? Absolutely not. I'm gonna start here, and then I can go here, and then I can go here. It's not realistic to have 17 goals, and then you think you're gonna start doing them on January 1st, and you wasn't doing them on December 30th. No,
right. So I gave myself short-term goals, and long-term goals. Short-term goals are leading into so they all kind of like coincide. It's like a domino effect. Once I knock out my short-term goals, that sets me up to start doing what I need to do for my long-term goals. It's the braces and the list. It's not working. So I'm not saying a New Year's resolution because this is not just for the New Year. This is like a forever thing. So I'm not doing a New Year's resolution because I want to change your lifestyle. I want to change up my mindset, my thought process, my work ethic. Because I have a good work ethic at work, but I'm so tired, I'm so drained, I'm at home, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really lazy. Kind of very lazy.
If it's this or taking a nap, I'm taking a nap.
Or I'm like, all right, I gotta do this, but I'm gonna sit down real quick and let me catch my breath. And guess what? I'm scrolling on TikTok.
That's how I know. It's like if I'm like, or I need to do something. If I don't get up and do it,
I gotta do it.
Not done.
So I seen something. I don't know where I was watching today, and it was like, you gotta do it when you think about it. So you think about it, you count down from 5 or 3 or something, and then when you get to 1, you get up and do it. Because if you think about it too long, you're not gonna do it.
I seen that one day. It was a video of a girl. It was like a really long, drawn out Facebook video. It was
That's probably what I was watching.
And the guy broke up with her, so she got in the mindset of like doing what she wanted to do, and like she was like she counted to 5 every time she woke up, and she counted to 5 and she just got up.
I think
I kind of started to like not the whole of that extra shit, but like I started like when I say I'm about to get up, I need to get up.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I'm gonna want to sit and scroll on TikTok or Instagram. 2, I'm going to just probably fall back asleep, or if the baby is asleep, girl, please.
And my issue, I have another issue. I don't know, I might have ADHD or something, but it's like I know I have a lot of stuff to do or that needs to be done, and I'll think of one thing, halfway get through what I need to do, and then think of another thing, and then think about what I need to do, and then think of another thing, and then think about what I need to do, and now I'm overwhelmed because I feel like I gotta do 16 things, and now I'm not doing nothing because I'm overwhelmed.
She do that a lot, and I be like,
okay, all the time.
Let's just do one thing first. Like, let's do this first, and then we talk about this, and then we talk about this.
Well, I never did over.
Can you tell?
I don't know, but we gonna keep talking. So yeah, I don't know.
Did you dye my hair? I got a problem. Cute. It's giving cinnamon spicy. Maybe I'm drunk.
She want to be spicy so bad.
I'm for sure a spice girl. This time of year, you spicy. That's the thing for the year. Spice. It's definitely cinnamon spice. How many spice girls is there? 5?
2 of us.
No, I'm talking about that. I'm cinnamon.
I know, but I'm saying it's gonna be 2 of us, so we can't.
We can be 2 spice girls. Why we need to be 5? We don't even like 5 other people. It's 2 of us. The spice duo. There you go. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Hashtag spice duo.
That's the name of this episode.
Duos featuring cinnamon spice. Wait till I get my hair done, then I can flake it because it's cinnamon. You know what? I've been throwing my hair up in these hair clips and going, and it's just so cute.
Hair clips. It's cute though.
Cause I'm finna wrap it up and go.
Can I get one?
No, Baldini. You balls pay.
Yeah. My waves is waving, so
wave spice. Wave spice. Wave spice and cinnamon spice.
So I got a few words.
What word? What you mean?
For the year that I'm gonna live by.
Okay, what are they? I have some too.
I forgot.
Okay.
Then what was my words? Because we talked about this, remember? And I said my words.
I don't remember. I remember saying it, but I don't remember what your words were.
Hold on, let me think
I
about
remember my words because I'm so about to make them good.
Say your words.
I'm pretty sure it's not the same thing, but I don't remember what my words were either. So my words for the year are progress. What's the word? Well, I guess the opposite of procrastination. Just like going for it.
Not procrastinating.
Not procrastinating. So progress.
That's 2 words.
Progress. So I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna keep progressing. Yeah, we might have to come back to this.
I know one is confidence, because I'm always like,
I care too much about like, well, you sure that's gonna look right? Girl, I don't care what these people think. Fuck these people.
I definitely don't care what people think, but I'm always like, I'm so indecisive, but I feel like I'm gonna maybe pick the wrong thing or something like that. So I always like, I like to give people options like, I'm gonna do this or this. Which one should I do? Unless somebody else did. So I'm gonna be more confident in the decisions that I make.
More decisive.
Yeah, I'm definitely indecisive. So I want to be more confident in the decisions that I make. I want to be more decisive. Definitely consistency.
Yes, consistency.
Because I feel like
that was our biggest.
I feel like stuff should happen right now. Like
so you need to trust the process.
For sure.
You don't trust the process.
I need stuff to happen right now. Like I can't do this for 2 years. I used to feel like it should happen now, like
that, and that's so unrealistic. And that's so.
It's not realistic.
And that's
like me going to the gym.
Anxiety.
If I don't see results in the first week, I'm like, this not working.
Meanwhile, why would you do that? Like, why do you think you want to go to the gym and see results in the first week?
I don't know, because
I'm here to tell you, as a healthcare professional, that sounds
it's not
very
realistic.
unhealthy.
It's not.
It sounds like you're going to get your gallbladder removed if you lose weight.
I mean, I don't go to the gym, so that's not what I'm expecting. But that was just
right. But you have to trust the process more. And I don't know if it's one specific word to say trust the process, but you have to be more trusting of the process.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't think you can do it. It's just you want it done
right now. Like if I have an idea. So this is another problem that I had. Everybody knows that I love to craft. And I get an idea of what I want to do and what I want to make, but I never had time to do it. So I'll get all the stuff, get all the material, do all the research, learn how to do it, but I don't have time to do it for another 2 or 3 weeks. So when it's time to do it, I'm not even interested anymore.
Right.
So now I got all this stuff. They want to kick me out because I got so much supplies at my house for stuff that I need. Or I said I wanted to do, and I don't do it because I lose interest because I don't have time. Which is why we're here. I cut my hours. I'm going for what I want to do instead of making somebody else's dream come true.
You securing the future for somebody's kids. I'm not doing it. My kids' future gonna be secure.
The photographer is on his way.
Period. So my words. Yours are confidence, decisiveness, trust in the process. We're gonna make that one phrase. Consistency. So mine is
another one.
Mine is progression because
persistence.
Yeah, I will get halfway to something and be like, yeah, I'm good.
That's me too. Like,
and it's because like the same thing you said, I'm not seeing no results, and I feel like I have to be a little bit more patient. That is the top of
that was my word, patience.
I have to be patient because I don't have the patience for anything this year, and I feel like people have driven me to be that way. But I don't have the patience for nothing. If it's not okay, like earlier, I'm trying to get everything ready to come here. I got a car seat, I got a big bag, I got the bag, I got the market bag, I got my older son walking down the steps like 1 step a minute, and I'm just like, bro, go down the steps because I thought I parked my car in front. I parked my car in that bag, so now that's all the stuff. I'm like, I'm about to stay home.
First of all, having 2 kids is.
Having 2 kids means don't invite me anywhere I'm not going, especially if I'm gonna come on time. Who coming on time? Shit. I'll be damned. And if I am on time, I'm dropping the kids off so I can go home and get dressed because that means I'm not ready.
Right.
That means they're ready, not me. I'm not gonna be on time nowhere. My kids gonna be ready. If I come on time, that means I'm dropping my kids off and I'm leaving to get ready. Like, it's just so patience and progression, because I have this thing where I feel like I get midway through something and I stop because then I get into something else. Like, I have to literally continue my process with one thing because one thing can lead into the other thing, but then like you said, like I start this one thing, but I'm like, ooh, but I could do that. Instead of continuing this one thing and let it all float, like
seeing what the result
like a
is,
domino effect.
yeah.
I just kind of stopped, and it was like choppy. So now it's like I halfway did this, I halfway did that. So then it's like I gotta finish all this stuff, and I'm like, absolutely not. So start something else. So patience, progression, confidence.
Persistence.
I have persistence and confidence. Confidence for sure, because I used to care what people think. I don't as much now, but sometimes I'm still like, would I look right?
Right.
That I have to be confident in myself to know, like, I don't care if it look right to you. And like for you, it's for me. And whoever it's for, my target audience will love it.
Right. I read that a while ago. It's like,
and I kind of came into that as we became friends, like not really giving a fuck.
Who cares?
I don't give a fuck about
They
that.
gonna say something. Somebody
Regardless.
gonna say something regardless.
So patience, progression, persistence, confidence, and just overall happiness.
Yeah.
Peace and happiness. That's
Peace is
big.
definitely the ultimate goal.
Peace.
But
Because if it doesn't bring me peace, it has to go. It has to go.
for sure.
What are you here for? What are you here for? What is this thing here for? What is this? And if there's no peace, you have to go. And I'm not afraid to be like, you should
not
just
working
go.
out.
You should just go. Maybe you should go. Real professional. I seen the post that was like, when a girl break up with you, she turned into an HR manager. I told somebody before, I wish you the best with your future endeavors. Bang. Now I just fired you. You're done. You're fired.
Man, I wish I saw how long the other video was.
I don't know. You better find out. But yeah, so we're gonna stick it.
Alright, I'm stop taking stuff.
She's drunk. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're wrapping this video up. We're done. So let us know in the comments what you want to see, what you want us to talk about. What y'all want?
We're here to talk about it all.
Everything. Nothing is off limits. You're not gonna be in my business, but I for sure can be in yours. I for sure can be in your business, but you can't be in
Y'all
mine.
advice, we give good advice.
I really do give good advice. Do I take my own advice? No. But those are people that give the best advice to people who don't take their own advice. I'm big on girl, leave that man alone. Did I? That's right. Do I mess with him now? No. Who is he? First of all, who is he?
All of
them. Because y'all all stupid. You know what? I think I'm drunk. But for sure, I am never, ever in the, what you about to say? I'm never dealing with somebody that got less money than me. When I say insecure, no.
That's my main thing. A lot. I'm not gonna say all.
You gotta grow up, because let me tell you something. I might be big dog in this relationship. I need you to chill the fuck out.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of men can't deal with women.
One thing about me, I am not the one to be like, but I had this, and that's not me at all, though. That's not me. And I can see if the woman was like, oh, I got this.
Right.
Because I do have it, but I know that it can be taken away from me, so I'm really humble.
Right.
Yes, I have it, but I'm not mad. I cannot deal with somebody who has less than me, because they cannot deal with the fact that I have more. Even though I'm not throwing it in your face. First of all, one thing about it, I don't like to go outside. So I ain't asking you for 5-star dinners and bags, you know. I'm wearing this bag to work. I want to wear it.
First of all, that Birkin is ugly, so we don't want
I
it.
hate Birkins. Buy me a car. Put it down.
But what I was gonna say is,
But the
man doesn't have to be the breadwinner to
I'm turn my chair.
what is
I feel
it?
like a child.
Be the leader of the relationship. But that's a whole other conversation.
That's a
So
whole
y'all
other
don't like
episode.
what I'm gonna say.
Y'all don't like it because some of y'all can't lead. I wouldn't let you lead me to the damn refrigerator. Wouldn't let you lead my dead dog to the cemetery. You can't do
But
that.
a lot of people be like, oh, the man gotta be the leader. But you seen that when you first started dealing with him,
That
and you
he-
still dealing with
in
him.
his mind.
So what you say? He just wanna wake up tomorrow?
If his
and start leading
mindset
you?
is not giving leader from the first conversation, the first time you called me big money, I know you can't lead me nowhere, little money. Absolutely not. If you are insecure that I make what I make, first of all, I worked hard for this. I ain't one of them nurses that bought my degree. I worked hard for this shit. I went into a deep depression for this degree. I'm gonna make my money.
Yeah, but the man doesn't have to be the breadwinner in the relationship to be the leader.
Especially with somebody as humble as me, I really don't. Like, I have somewhat have my shit together, but I cannot deal with somebody who has less than me. If I got a house and you don't, we can't deal with each other. Why don't you have a house? Where you going at night?
What if you waiting for a family to
To the house?
Yeah.
My ass. You don't need to have a whole bunch of people to get it. It ain't gotta be a house. You just can't live in my basement.
Okay, I'm saying you. I thought you meant like owning a house, like your own.
No. House as in your own space to live.
Okay,
you can't stay here.
Yeah, no.
Homeless Harry.
You could not. Well, I mean, not really.
You ain't gonna. You better hope I tell you my address.
I gotta.
So you know if you
scared these men that you're dealing with.
She didn't before. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Talk about what?
But anyway, you cannot have less than me because then I cannot ever have a person trying to make me feel bad for having more. We got the same 24 hours. Fuck you want me to do? Be a beggar? Please, have you met my dad? For you to understand me and my dynamic and how I work and my work ethic, you have to have a conversation with my dad. My dad don't play that shit. We wasn't allowed to take nothing from nobody.
Right.
Long story short, you can't have less than me.
You can't have less than her.
You can't have less than me. And I'm not saying have more, but you can have less. If I got my own house, you can't live with your mom. I'm not doing that. I'm not arguing.
It depends on what you mean by having.
I'm not arguing with you and you and your mom back room are hanging up.
No, for sure that can't be it.
Please, Zion, bye. No.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's not a thing. You can't.
I'm a nurse, and I can't say you. I don't want to say you can't work at Walmart, but like you can't be a cashier. No,
you gotta be the manager.
You gotta be.
You gotta own the Walmart.
You need to be the GM.
That gotta be your Walmart.
Your Walmart. That's your Walmart. Cool.
I gotta be able to walk out with a TV signal.
I got a car. I'm not coming to get you.
You gotta be well established. That's
you have to have that.
She's not saying more money. She's saying have your.
I'm not saying you gotta have 6 figures and all that, but you have to be able to be on my level. I'm not asking you to be above me because I can't ask you for something that I don't have.
Right.
But I don't live with my mom. I have my own car. I ain't begging you for nothing. Don't call me and ask me, can you borrow nothing? No.
No.
The fuck I look like TD Bank? You can't borrow anything. And I'm very rude. Like, I'm not rude, but I'm gonna say how I think it. It's gonna come out.
She's very blunt.
Hold on, I'm trying to think right here. I'm so jealous. It's gonna come out.
Because no, I'm not even gonna say that because they're gonna think we.
Say it to me.
I'm talking about when we were talking about in the car. They're gonna think we neglect our children.
Who was there in the car?
About bothering them when they was crying.
I'm childish.
Very childish.
We not the new. These new adults. We're not.
But all right, y'all.
All right, y'all. We're done. Just long story short, don't start in my DMs if you ain't got nothing.
We're gonna see y'all next week and the week after that and the week after that.
Don't start my DMs. My page perfect.
You ain't checking the DMs anyway.
Listen. The next person that I deal with is going to be walked in my house with Jesus, and Jesus going to sit on me on one side, have him on the other side, like, this is him.
I present you.
I'm your husband. You got to walk in with Jesus.
All right, y'all.
If not, you got to stay outside. All right, bye, y'all. Call you back.